Charged with the mandate to make Nigeria a digitally enabled country, the National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDA, is Nigeria's foremost IT regulator, committed to implementing the National Information Technology Policy. As a full-fledged agency, NIDA has a mandate to create a framework for the planning, research, development, standardization, application, coordination, monitoring, evaluation, and regulation of information technology practices in Nigeria. I can hear you say, wow. But the truth is, NIDA has so far become Nigeria's foremost IT regulator, with impact felt in almost all the sectors of the Nigeria economy. Today, Nigeria IT agency NIDA has a new Director General and CEO. Young and dynamic, he is poised to return NIDA to face more of its regulatory functions. Dr. Isa Ali Ibrahim Fantami, the DG NIDA, you're warmly welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Nice meeting you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, how's work?
We thank God. Not easy, not bad.
Exactly. From the mandate of NIDA, you can see that it aligns with the philosophy and the mandate of the federal government to move Nigeria beyond what it is now to a digitally enabled country. And that is clearly the mandate of NIDA.
When I came on board, what I did for the first time, I think, is to critically review our mandate, look at its strengths and even its weaknesses, look at the scope, look at the things that are realistic, look at the things that have been neglected. This is what I did actually. And after reviewing the mandate, I started consulting some selected stakeholders, particularly within the agency first. And later on, I started contacting those outside the agency. For example, even during our e-Nigeria, I had a meeting with some selected stakeholders that attended the event and listened to their contribution, observations, and even constructive criticism on how to deliver. So this is what I had been doing, and as a result of my consultation, discussion, attending fora, I started, or rather, I developed a proposed strategic plan, which I intend to implement in order to bring back NIDA to its proper track.
How do you see NIDA playing a major role in this equation? Taking a look at its mandate.
Yeah.
So how do you see NIDA playing in this ecosystem?
Actually, NIDA is a strategic agency. There is no question about this. It is a very important agency to the federal government of Nigeria and to all Nigerians. Why? Now IT becomes part and parcel of our life. It's an indispensable component of our life. Whether you like it or not, definitely you interact and you deploy IT even in your at least day-to-day activities. Part of the mandate that I'm working on and try to achieve something within my tenure is the issue of capacity building. Capacity building is very important.
Yeah.
Without building your capacity, it's difficult for you to deliver. And that is something that I'm working on it strategically to see how we can build our capacity. First and foremost, capacity of my staff is very important, because you have to make sure that you equip them so that they can deliver.
I'm glad you spoke so genuinely on capacity building, because that is what you really need as a regulator, to ensure that those who you regulate, you are ahead of them, and then even the capacity you need for checkmate the local content that you have them domiciled within the organization. So let's take a look at this. Part of your mandate, because you spoke like a lawyer, within that your mandate, that stipulates that NIDA is a clearinghouse, for all IT services for government. There's an overlap with that of Galaxy Backbone, that also act like a clearinghouse for government. Okay, and you are within the same ministry. That is the Ministry of Communications Technology. Do you intend, or are you already working in cohesion in such a way that there are no issues, so that you can also all work together to achieve, an aim that will move Nigeria forward?
Actually, I don't see any serious overlapping.
Okay.
Except that many people have this perception, but I don't see it.
Okay.
One, two, if you are talking about working together, I think working together between these agencies is not just a necessity, but an obligation. Why? Because technologies are being converged day in, day out. There was a time that information technology is entirely different with communications technology. There was a time they were very independent, but now they are being converged. They are being converged to the extent that it's difficult for you to spread them. Why? Because they are coming more and more closer to each other. So that is why information technology, communications technology, and even broadcasting technology are becoming more and more converged together. So if you look at this tells you that for the agencies and parastatals to come closer and work together is necessary, or even an obligation if they want to deliver, because their areas are converging day in, day out. While you don't have any problem with that, but your primary responsibility is to deliver your mandate. And any contract that is to be awarded is to support us to deliver our mandate, not to award contract for the sake of awarding. So that is why if you are looking for any contract, allow us to be on the track. Come and join us there and look for what you are looking for. But don't come and tell me this is what I want you to do. I am there as a professional person. Allow me to be on the track. Come and push me wherever you need me. Get my mandate clear so that you can push me there.
We are running up now. Since you assume office, what has been your major headache?
Actually, my major headache is, I may wish to say, distraction. Unnecessary and unproductive distractions. They always come. You will see people get crashing looking for contract, because slowly but surely that vested interest had taken away Ntid from an IT-driven nation to a mere contract awarding agency, where only people go there looking and soliciting for contract. Some, if you ask them what IT stands for, they don't even know that IT stands for information technology. They only go there, get crashing, lobbying, going to Ntid looking for contract. And that is why slowly but surely people started to forget that Ntid is supposed to be the regulatory body of IT. And what I have been trying to do to resist any distraction that will take us away from our mandate, we try to resist it. And this is the sacrifice we want to make for the nation. As long as we cannot resist and we cannot say no, either verbally or logically, then definitely you cannot deliver. So my greatest headache is distraction. Many people had already converted Ntid to more of a mere contract awarding agency. If you ask them to stay away, they will just consider you as their enemy. While you don't have any problem with that, but your primary responsibility is to deliver your mandate. And any contract that is to be awarded is to support us to deliver our mandate, not to award contract for the sake of awarding. So that is why if you are looking for any contract, allow us to be on the track. Come and join us there and look for what you are looking for. But don't come and tell me this is what I want you to do. I am there as a professional person. Allow me to be on the track. Come and push me wherever you need me. Get my mandate clear so that you can push me there. But don't bring my mandate, your mandate to me and ask me to implement it. But come and support me in implementing my mandate. That is what is most important.
Thank you very much.
No, it's my pleasure.
We really, really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
We really appreciate
It's my pleasure.